G'day my YouTube friends, how's everyone going? My name's Caroline and this is my end of month wrap up. This is for the month of September, but this is actually going to be just a bit of an update as well, as not just a month update, but a life update, a funds update, a bit of a reset. Unfortunately, I have spent a bit of money. So yeah, all my achievements so far are drastically going to take a step back, but that's okay because I was grateful I had the money there to begin with. But I'm just a little bit like, I was so close to being to 50,000 for my house fund, but that's drastically taken a step back now. But let's get into the video and I'll explain everything. Before I do want to show that I've got a new drink to try. So this is Bilson's Twister Classic Soda. Now the cool thing about this is in summer, I absolutely love these ice blocks. They're just like a beautiful flavor, like a juicy, I think it's like apple and pear maybe. I don't even know what flavor it is, but they're delicious. I love having these in summer. And this is a company in Australia, which unfortunately I think is going into receivership, I think, or it's closing, or I haven't looked, I haven't seen an update on it in a while, but yeah, it's a shame because it's this beautiful old little building when you go down to Victoria, if you're traveling down that way, in Beechworth, and it's classic. And so I really hope that the company is able to be like purchased or whatever, because it's beautiful and it's got great drinks. I've tried plenty of them on the channel. They've even started, like, they've got an alcohol beverage line as well. This is not alcoholic, this is just normal, you know, a normal drink, but it's just, yeah, it's been 150 years. It's so sad that these businesses are just, you know, not making it. I don't know why, because I think a lot of people drink these, especially the alcoholic kind. But I want to give this a go. So this is the Twisters version. Smell oh, hang on. Doesn't smell like them, but I'm going to give it a sip. No, it doesn't taste like them. It doesn't, it's nice, but it doesn't taste like the ice blocks. But it's nice. It is really nice, and I'll drink that throughout this video. All right, so I keep trying to delay the inevitable. It is what it is. Let's get into this. All right, house fund. If I'm going to be honest with you, what is currently sitting in my savings account for house is $30,000. So that means I've spent $16,550. I've purchased a new bike, okay? I've purchased a few other little things that I'm just gonna keep private because I'm happy to I don't want to share everything. I'm happy to share some things, but yeah, I've had to spend a little bit of money. So I'm now down to $30,000, which is that, and I don't have a 10. I'm just gonna go grab a 10. All right, so that is what I have sitting in my account. And I said to myself when I got down to 30, if I ever got down to 30, that's when I have to start really looking for a job again. So I think the next month I will really start shaking off the hiatus feathers and start looking again, because I'm still very grateful I have $30,000, and I know people are like, you've still got $30,000, but at the same time, this is not for me to live on. This was me for a house deposit. So the fact that, you know, I was almost at 50,000 and now I'm back down to 30, it just feels like a real big step back. But I'm so happy and love my new bike. I love it. And I really feel like now I'm not going to spend any more money because I'm happy with how I all am now, you know. So I'm not even going to put what I was. I'm just going to put an update and just go, it's at 30K. And all of this money, I'm just going to do a couple of little things. So this, I'll put the hundreds on the table and the 50s. I'll actually put it all on the table. I don't know what I'm doing, but I don't know. I'm in two minds about it. I'm happy, but I'm also really like back down to 30. But I want to be honest, and I didn't feel comfortable. Like, I could have easily just not told you guys and just continued adding my $50 every week and just say I'm at 40. But when I get to $50,000 or whatever, I would have been all fake, and I I don't want to be fake. I want to show you what what is legit in my savings, and that is that. But that unfortunately is not all the money I've taken out. I've also got to take out the $2,000 that's sitting in my car, so I'm going to take that out. I'll put them off to the side actually. I've had to pay for obviously some other things to do the bike transfer, so I'm just going to say whatever's in here, which must be $550. So really all I've got at the moment is the cash part that's in my envelope. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 50, 20, 40, 60, 80, 95, 50, yep. Okay. And then at least that is it, but it's not really it, because I've also used the cash that was in the challenge box as well as my brown folder. The only cash that I still have in the house that I'm saving for is my rollover. I haven't touched that. So that's still here. All I've done is taken the cash out of the challenge box and the folder. I've not rubbed out the card because I'm hoping that I can I don't want to redo it. I'm just going to hope it's like an IOU. That's how I'm seeing that. So I'm not going to unrub anything. I'm hopefully, you know, I've got some things I need to sell as well, some unwanted things that I don't need. And every time I get a little bit of money, I'm going to try and pop it back into the box, which might even be where all the savings challenge money, when I save, I might just pop it back in there. I'm not so much worried about the house binder as much. I still haven't rubbed them out, but I definitely want to get back to popping in all the money that I took from the challenge box, which was a couple of $1,000s. So yeah, I want to IOU that back up, and which is probably what I'm going to do with that money. So I actually just went and grabbed the challenge box so I can show you guys. I do still have a little bit of money in here, but most of it's gone. Is what I probably should have said. So let's see how much is still in here, because I didn't want to spend the hundreds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 1,000, 100, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 84, 20, 40, 60, 85, 20, 40, 60, 86. So $1,600 is in here. Okay, I'm gonna have to refilm this because the camera played up. Unfortunately, I had taken out the money from the back of the binder here, the money I'd completed, which was $850. So that's what was in the back there for completed. And I'd popped it in here and I'd showed that 850 minus from the 1795 left me with a 945 balance. So it's not as bad as I was thinking. So that's what's still outstanding just to get back to the 200 challenge, that where I was at. So it's actually not that bad. I thought that was going to be worth it. I mean, it's still a lazy almost $1,000 that I've got to find from somewhere. But as I was saying, you know, I should be able to sell a couple of things and get back there. Let's just get rid of this. So 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 30, 40, 50. So $150. I can't get rid of 150, but I can get rid of 100. So 1, 2, 3, 50, no, 20, 40, 60, 81. Unfortunately, it's just gonna have to be like that. I'm just trying to get as many hundreds as I can here. Let's get another one and get those 250. So 100, 250, good. Actually, 50. I did that the real long way around. There we go. All right. Okay, and then I did want to show, this was the binder I was talking about. So unfortunately, I got rid of all of this. But I'll get this. I'll get it back here too. I'll get this one back. I'll get this one back. It's just a hiccup. All right, so now let's finally get into the condensing. I don't have much money on here, but we'll use what we can. Actually, cash is the last one that I'll come back and do. And then I really only think it's card because I don't think I've even added to any of these this month. All right, so 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 100. So now car has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 50. Perfect. Okay, so, and then yeah, all of these are done. So actually, let me just see what I can do in cash. Even if I put 20s in, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. Because I actually don't mind. Is there 2 in that? I don't mind if there's 20s and stuff in there because I'll use from that. So yeah, unfortunately this binder has taken a bit of a hit. So we've got 30,000 there now, 300, 550 in car, head to toe has 500, health has 500, which 500 and 420 in adventure. Yeah, so at least they're all good, but I know I actually am going to have to spend a little money out of health this next month, but and then hopefully I can just really get serious about, you know, not spending money because that's all I've been doing lately. All right, Funhouse, don't have to worry about that. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. So we'll leave it 20 and we'll get a $100 note here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20. That's a really good feeling to have $500 for Christmas. Whew, that's a good feeling. 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. So we'll keep it 20 and we'll pick up a 50. Pepsi Cheers, 50, 70, 80, 90, 100, and 15. So we'll keep 15 and pick up 100. So $215. And then the rest is all done. I can't do any more condensing, but what I will do is that $200. So we'll swap this back because I might as well have the hundreds in here. Let's get rid of some of these 20s. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82. So they'll go back in there. And then there's a 50 here, might as well get rid of that. So 2 20s and a 10. All right. I actually don't feel so bad about this challenge box now. I was a bit dreading having to tell everyone this and my house money and everything. So this was the money that I just had to take back to the bank anyway. I don't even know how much is here now. 20, 40, 60, 81, 20, 40, 60, 82, 20, 40, 60, 83, 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 94, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 5, 10, 5, 20, 5, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. All right, so there was 550 that I have to take back to the bank. Yeah, I was kind of just dreading having to tell you guys all of this, but it is what it is. And I know you guys will be really supportive and you know, I'm very grateful. I still have $30,000 towards my house deposit. That's a lot more than anyone else. You know, some people out there, and I get that. But, you know, when you just, I feel like I've saved quite hard the last couple of years to get where I was. But this is all for my own personal fun, really. Like, I'm choosing to buy a bike. I didn't need to get a new bike, but I chose to do it. So, and I'm really happy I did. It's beautiful and I love it. I'm so happy. But I really need to maybe now focus about getting a job again. I've had a few months off. It's been really nice and it's what I needed. And if you are ever in the position to financially do something like this, I highly recommend it. I wouldn't quit a job that you really you depend on for it. But, you know, I think it was a really good thing for me. I needed it. I needed that little break, mental break, you know, where I can just do what I want when I want. You know, I'm very fortunate that I have the savings to have done that. Very, very fortunate. And to have a little bit of freelance work that keeps coming in, that helps, as well as all you beautiful people who have been supporting my Etsy. So That's another thing. That's why I haven't been doing many bonus videos, because I've actually been using that as a little bit of an income. And I don't want to stuff, if I'm show you me stuffing it if I've spent it. That's fake, and I'm trying not to do that. I'm trying to be very honest with my current financial situation. So now I feel very good that, you know, it's all represented correctly now. So I'm very happy about that. That feels like a weight off my shoulders, to be honest. So yeah, so I hope you guys have had a good month as well. I hope you're smashing your financial goals. Let me know, and I will see you in the next video. So take care, and I'll see you then. Bye for now. Bye.